so you should be recording. That's all
Testing one, two,
yours.
three. Hello, everybody. My name's Anya Smith. This is my new episode, Anya's House,
I like that webisode. I like that.
and I have a friend here named Fearless.
Hi guys.
We are here
You.
for me, and here's the thing. I'm going to change my last name here soon into my boyfriend's last name. It is called Dady, which is Dady instead of two D's. Well, there's two D's, but one in the front and one at the end. So,
As opposed to Daddy. Because then that'd be daddy.
exactly. So,
You gonna be
it's
called Anya Daddy?
no, it's gonna be Dady.
Okay.
It's daddy. Well, daddy, whatever, but
And so you gonna be called Anya
Dady.
Daddy.
On a Dady.
Anya Daddy or Daddy?
Dady.
Okay, Daddy. She wants to be
There
called
was
Daddy.
yes.
Daddy.
Yes. Was a party we went to about 4 months ago. It was a Christmas party, and I heard someone calling Christopher's name. They called him Christopher Daddy. It was kind of funny though, but it's actually Dady.
Daddy.
Dady.
Daty.
So, yeah. Anyway, I'm here to talk about my new thing. I am
Your
working.
new show. Yeah.
This is my new show, my first episode. Even though
Whose house?
this is Anya's house, my house.
Anya's house. Boom, bitches.
So, our last episode was we only had 9 episodes when we talked about travel, books, life. So, this is mine. My life is pretty much new. I moved in with my boyfriend, and before that, I lived with my mother my entire life. And so, in a few months, I'm going to travel to another country. I will be doing paranormal activity, investigation, have a vacation with Christopher for Christmas, try something new. I'm still working on my knitting and crocheting. I am working on a sweater right now. I finished making jewelry, earrings, and bracelets. So, sooner or later, I will be making necklaces. Right now, I'm taking a break. I've been just living my life, hanging out with Fearless. By the way, he's the best friend I ever had. He helps me a lot.
So the best friend that I have ever had. We're the best friend
Yep.
that anyone can have.
Yes. So I'm still reading my book. It's called Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring. I'm on chapter 11. I'm getting closer to chapter 12. So, yeah. Uh, I've been busy living my life. I've been taking care of my pets. We actually have 2 pets. We have a dog and a cat. So, our dog is about 5 years old, and she likes to mess around with our cat. We keep telling her to stop messing with her. She never listens, but we make sure she's got the best attention and love. Anyway, but yeah, this is my first episode, so
Where are you from, Anya?
my family, I'm originally from Russia, born and raised. I moved to America when I was 10. I'm 36 now. I'm almost 37 in a few days, actually, few weeks. April 23rd is my birthday. I'll be 37. And I actually found out that I have siblings. I never knew I actually had them.
Okay.
I found out that my biological father is living in a different country. So I met him and I actually felt pretty good. My mom told me that my biological father wasn't around that much. He actually been part of my life since I was a baby. I met him when I was 4 and then 7 again. And 30 years later, I finally met him in person. He cried when he saw me, like all grown up. So we ended up hanging out, and then my mom and I went back to Kearney, Nebraska. That's where I'm from right now. It's where I've lived for 25 years. Now I live here in Omaha. I live with my boyfriend. I have a job. I actually work at Two Dads in the Bookstore. I'm the store manager. I sell books. I make my own projects. I've been doing it about 5 years now. I have my jewelry. It's in the basement right now. I got earrings with beads. I got earrings without beads. I got bracelets with beads. So, yeah. I'm about to go home and do my sweater. I'm about to make one right now. I'm nearly done with it. So, anyway, yeah. Uh, Thanks for listening and have a great day.
You're not done yet. You're only 6 minutes in. You got like 5 more minutes to go, little lady. That's about 8 minutes. You
Yeah.
started 15 minutes. Keep talking.
So,
You talk my ear off all the time. You gotta start fucking talking.
anyway, yeah.
This is your show.
This is my definitely first episode. I've never done. I'm on Poshmark.
What's your name on Poshmark? How do people find you on Poshmark?
Just type my first name and my last name, Anya Smith. It's on my closet. Just go to the left side and the bottom, click closet, and you can go to my closet, which is Anya Smith, Anya, and my last name Smith. It's not my original last name. I actually took that last name from my stepfather, Michael. His last name is Smith. My mom married him when I was 9, and I took his last name for a long time, because my birth name was Amina Namig Jafarova. So I was born with that name because it goes back to generations on my biological dad.
So your
So,
middle name was Namik?
yes, that is my biological father's first name.
Right.
So,
So your name was Amina?
that was my birth name, yes.
Amina?
Yeah,
Namik?
yep,
So your middle name was Namik.
it was, yeah.
And in Turkish, that
Yep,
is a boy's name.
something like that, yeah. I'm half Turkish,
Right.
actually.
So Amina?
Yep.
Amina. Spell it.
Amina. Amina. That was my original name. That was my
A-M
Ina.
I-N-A. Okay. Amina. A-M-I-N-A.
Yep.
Okay. I thought you would say A-M-I-N-A. Like not N-A, but N-A.
Yeah,
So then that's technically Ama.
something like that,
Or
but
Ama. But sure, it's Amina. Namig Javava.
yes. Amina Namig Jafarova.
Namig.
I was named after my ancestor. She had the same
Spell
name.
Namig. Spell it.
Namig is Namig. Namig.
Oh.
It's my dad's
Amina,
first name.
Amina, Amina Namig.
Yep. Yeah. So, yeah, that's my biological father's first name, my middle name. We changed it because people cannot literally pronounce it very well. So we changed it to Anya Rachel Smith.
But you said that people were already calling you Anya anyway.
Yeah, because people cannot pronounce my birth
No,
name.
so before is that were you being called Anya before you came to America?
My grandmother told me, my grandmother actually told my mom to give me another name. So we stuck with
Really?
Anya.
So so when you were a little kid, your mom had been calling you Anya
Yeah,
since you were a kid.
yeah, pretty much. My grandmother called me Anya because it's a nickname that I used to have, but my dad still calls me Amina. So,
Does he?
yeah, he still does.
So he doesn't call you Anya.
No, he just calls me by my birth name.
Amina.
Yeah,
Well, that's cool. I didn't know that.
it was my ancestor's
He
name.
calls you Amina.
Yeah, I was named after her.
That's cool. I like that.
10,000 years. Yeah, goes back to thousands of years on my dad's side. So, my grandmother's name was Nisa. My sister.
Nisa?
Yeah, it's my sister's name.
That's your sister's name?
Yeah, she was named after my grandmother on my father's side.
Is that the
My little
second?
sister.
Is that the second or the baby sister?
It's my baby sister.
So the
She's
second one is, don't tell me, Rugula.
yeah, it's Rugaya.
Whatever.
She's married now, and I have a brother-in-law named Rufe.
Rufe.
The T is silent. So
Rufe.
yeah,
So it's Rottia. Rufe.
I think it's actually Ruffe. Rufe.
So you said the T is silent.
Yeah, the T is silent,
So
but we
where's
don't
the
use
T
the
at?
T.
Is the T at the end?
I don't think there is a T. There probably isn't one.
Oh, okay. Well,
But yeah,
Rufe.
I've got a brother.
In-law named Rufe.
Yeah, and my biological half sister Rugaya. So I actually met my sisters. I never met my brother-in-law. I also have cousin-in-law. I have my cousin. I have my niece and nephew, but on my dad's side. Well, my mom's side actually, I have a bunch of family members I never knew I had.
Mm-hmm.
So I actually was born to a big family on my dad's side. My mom's side, not so much.
Not so much.
Not that much because I don't even have a family tree.
Mm.
But my niece, Tonya, she has a family tree, but I'm not a part of it. So,
Why?
because she doesn't even know who I am. She never met me when she was born. I wasn't there when my niece was born. Now I have a nephew who was born at the end of October.
Okay, hold on. Hold on.
Okay, welcome back, everybody. Here we have another guest, my friend Jessie.
Hi.
This is Jessie. I used to live with her before I moved back in with my mother. Jessie actually has an adopted daughter named Journey.
Mm-hmm.
She's actually about to be adopted. I actually have adopted grandparents I never knew I had, but I actually met them years ago. So I only have a few minutes left, maybe about an hour or so. About 1 minute left. Yeah. So if you have any questions, you can email me anytime, or you can send me a text on Instagram. I'm on Instagram as well. You can check out my profile. It's Anya Rachel Smith, one word, and you can check out my posts. I have about 44 or 45 posts. I'm definitely going to be posting more videos or pictures about my projects and my pets, something like that. And now I'm about to go off air and have some lunch and then go home and take care of my family. So thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time.
Say bye.
Bye.